Hey kids, Lady Danny from Landed Gentry's Handcrafted Herbals, and today I'm going to show you a very quick way to make a spray that you can use to clean and disinfect things, which is what everybody's looking for right now with COVID-19 running rampant worldwide. The only things that you will need is isopropyl alcohol. If you're in the UK, this is known as surgical spirits, and tea tree oil. Now, tea tree oil is really important. It doesn't matter necessarily the brand that you get, so please don't feel that you need to buy the most expensive brand on the market or one of those from the multi-level marketing companies like doTERRA or Young Living. You can use a good quality tea tree oil that you find in a local health food store or possibly online. Brand really doesn't matter for this. What matters is the concentration. Now, in clinical studies, they have shown that tea tree oil in a concentration of 5% will kill even MRSA. So in order to make sure that this is potent enough, you need to make sure that your overall volume in your bottle is 5%. What is 5%? Well, if you consider a 1 ounce bottle is supposed to be 600 drops, this is a 2 ounce bottle, then that would mean that for every ounce of fluid or menstruum, you would need 30 drops of tea tree oil. In the case of this, which is a 2 ounce bottle, we'll need 60 drops. And it really is as simple as that. I'm going to get my dropper and count 60 drops, which could take a while. 1, 2, especially if I can fill it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, halfway there, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 50, let's call that 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay, so that's my 60 drops of tea tree in. And now all I need to do is top it off with isopropyl alcohol or surgical spirits. Now listen, I'm quite aware that a lot of your chemists and pharmacies right now are not carrying isopropyl alcohol because it's been very difficult to get. A lot of people are hoarding, etc., etc. So, 2 ideas. One is you might consider going together with a group and actually buying a case of it that you can split amongst yourselves. Now, in most things that you're making, if you're making, say, hand sanitizer gel, alcohol is used there as your main bactericide. So in that case, you need at least 60 volume alcohol or higher. So this at 99% is great. However, in this particular formulation, you're not really using the alcohol as your bactericide. You're using it simply as your menstruum or liquid or solvent. And that being the case, it's less important that you use a higher grade alcohol, but very important that you do have the 5% concentration of tea tree. Okay, so if you get really, times are tight, or you simply can't find it, you can swap out white vinegar and get the same effect. Now, some people will say, I really hate the smell of white vinegar. I'm not really a big fan of it either. But by the time you add the tea tree in it, the smell of the white vinegar is far less. But either will work. Just remember, the big thing that you want is the 5% tea tree. So I will shake that up. I will let that sit. But this will be the perfect thing that you want to use to wipe down surfaces. Say if you're on a flight and you're worried about the tray table and stuff, you don't have to go all crazy Naomi Campbell and, wipe down everything and be masked up. But this is great for tray tables. It would be great for armrest. If you are forced to touch anything and you're even in a position where you don't have hand sanitizer nearby, say you're on the tube and it lurches forward and you grab the rail and, it's got all sorts of cuties on it, you can simply do that and, wipe it off or let it dry because it's in the alcohol base. And at least until you get a chance to wash your hands, it will work. And unlike using other things like chlorine bleaches, it's not going to be toxic and it's not going to do serious damage to your hands. So this is a great thing to have in your bag. Like I said, I am making this for my own travel, which a lot of people think I'm absolutely nuts to do in the middle of all this. But hey, I don't walk away from equity and I really need a vacation. So that is it. I'll put a label on it so I know what it is, and I'll be flying out with this myself. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on how very easy it is to make this. Make it up this weekend, give it to your nearest and dearest or for people that are traveling so that everybody stays safe during this COVID-19 epidemic. Cheers.